I like it in here though. Ooh, that scared me. I thought that was a bird or a bat for a moment.
No. God, look at all the water pouring off the back end of that thing. You weren't expecting that, was you?
That's a problem.
Well, we got a little bit of a problem, guys. You know what they call this kind of steering?
What?
They call it strong arm steering. Hey guys, welcome back to HalfMoon Customs. This is Big John. I'm here this morning. We're fixing to go check out the Megacab. I'm gonna give y'all a few updates. Man, this morning it's just been raining a little bit. It's kind of like a misty fog behind me. I don't know if y'all can see, kind of way off in the woods down there. Of course, I've got a real pretty place here in Tennessee. It's real nice where you can kind of get away from everything. It's not noisy or anything going on. I want to show y'all this Megacab though. Been working on the roof line, trying to get all of this tied back together. As y'all can see, we've got this section kind of put together. Most of this half is done. I've got a little filler piece here to put in where the patch panel wasn't stretched out long enough here. So I had to make a gap there. And so I've got to come back and fill in a wedge shape here. And we kind of had a similar situation right here going on because of the way the roof leaned down. It kind of leans down, as you can see here. So we had that little situation going on. And but anyway, Mike and Gerald came out yesterday and man, they kind of helped us quite a bit. We didn't really get a lot accomplished, but as you can see, it's got a front cap now. We've been mocking everything up. Looks like the front bumpers fell back down. The tape must have gave away. Man, it's gonna be pretty cool. That's the plan. We're gonna run the F600 front clip. The plan is, as you can see, we're kind of mocking up the steps. We're actually planning on running steps. And then the whole goal here is we're gonna put a long wheelbase bed on the back of this. Long wheelbase bed behind it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use an extra set of F600 fenders that I've got. We're going to cut them in half and put two back half of the fenders together. As you can see, kind of how this has a contour here. This fender kind of, you split it through here and you use this back half. See, it already has the bed shape to it. So you put two of those together, will give you a dually flare per se. And so that's the plan is, I was going to use a big wide dually axle in the back. They're about 6 inches wider than a cab and chassis axle. And I've got a cab and chassis frame. And we initially started out, we were going to use this frame. We even stripped everything down. This is a 71 F350 cab and chassis. And we've stripped it all down. As you can see, it actually, wheelbase wise, is a little bit short. So the problem was we were going to have to stretch it. But the biggest thing that I run into is kind of similar to the same situation that the Make It Custom guys are having with theirs. They're building a big wedge shaped ramp truck. And you know, with me running the F600 front end, I've got a narrow front end that I'm dealing with. The track width is a good bit narrower. Just comparing, because I've got a few F600s laying around. If you compare a F600 track width to a standard F350, you're like somewhere around 8 to 10 inches narrower overall. So that pushes the wheelbase in, or not the wheelbase, but the track width in, what, a good 4 or 5 inches per side. That's quite a bit. But our plan is we want to run a semi 22 or 24, probably a 22 up front, and then possibly a 24 out back. Might be a set of 22s. Depends on if I can find a deal. If I can find a good deal on Marketplace, I'll definitely go that route. But that's the big expense on this project, is buying those adapters, buying the wheels to kind of get that whole look going on. And y'all will see later, I'm gonna film more of putting the other side of this roof skin together. Y'all see more of that later. Hopefully we'll get all that tied together real soon. But as you can see, the roof skin's about halfway there. As soon as we get that together, we'll be able to come back, and we should be able to put in floor pans. I've got floor pans to go in. We'll have a little bit of fabricating there. There'll be some rust repair down here at the bottom. And then of course we'll have to make this piece. I've got door pieces to go here. It's just a matter of getting them tacked in. But anyway, we're moving along. I really wanted to update y'all a little bit. It's been a minute since I've been able to make a video and kind of show you what's going on. Things are a little slower because, I mean, we have our family obligations as well. I'm obviously not a full-time YouTuber. Not making any excuses, but it's a full-time, it's a big project. And so thank y'all for watching. And anyway, I will show y'all the frame. I actually bought a bus, a 84 model F350, not this. Y'all may have spied this other one. Now, I did buy a yellow school bus, but that's probably not going to be used on this project. You may see that in an upcoming project. But anyway, that's the plan. Is I'm going to go today and I'm going to work on this other bus, trying to get it together where I can bring it to the house. It's a 84 F350 bus. It's got a 7.3 IDI diesel in it, which is the best part I like about it, because the white Highboy that I drive about every day, it's got a 6.9 IDI turbo diesel. No, they're not a huge torque powerhouse or whatever you want to call it, but it's a great motor, very reliable, very dependable. And I mean, really guys, 300 foot-pounds of torque is plenty. Sure, 1,000 or more is better. I mean, obviously, I know well about that. I've got a 5.9 24 valve Cummins, but you know what? It uses a ton of oil. Somebody's hot rodded it a lot of its life, and it's going to need a rebuild. It's going to need a re-ring job. That Highboy in there with that 6.9, man, I have used that thing and used that thing around here, pulling a trailer, whatever. It does great. And that's with 14 gears and 36s under it. This is not going to have that. So anyway, stick around. I'm going to show y'all this bus here in a little bit.
It sure was stuck in there.
Yeah, they're not really meant to come out that way.
I know, but it sure is, though. I thought it was going to be on the dash for some reason.
Whew, I'm about to break a sweat here.
Ooh. Oh no. Thing's about to fall off. Oh, it came out. Now what?
That's the question. Now what?
Did I say?
I see a snap ring. They didn't make these easy to steal.
Yeah, the Jeep that we have is easy to steal. Dad. Just turn, push a button, it turns on. Like, I like it anyway. Ooh, that scared me. I thought that was a bird or a bat for a moment. A piece of...
A bat?
A
Really?
bat. Yes. Yes, it was making a noise like flapping wings. And it was just a piece of cloth. And for a moment it looked like that. You can open it from the outside. Close.
Oh, there it went. And the steering's free. We're in business. All right. All right, guys, so we're gonna get hooked up. We're gonna try to get the winch off the truck hooked to the back end of this thing. Yeah.
Oh, is he trying to go? What?
All right, I'm gonna back up. Get out. No, not necessarily. Just don't fall out. Look. Come here. Yeah. I'm gonna see this right here? Flip this over to engage. Okay. Sometimes it kind of locks in between the gears. Yeah. And then it kind of squeeze it a little and then it'll flip. Okay. But I'm gonna back. It's in free spool. I'm gonna back the truck up so I got a little distance between it. I mean, the cable will stretch out. And then when I signal, I want you to lock it. All right, guys. So we got the truck hooked up to it. I've got the cable off the winch hooked to the bumper, and I'm gonna let it free spool a little bit. I'm gonna back up with the truck so I get a little distance between me and it, and then I'm going to let him. He's gonna come. Burnlink's gonna come over here and lock the winch back in gear, and then I'm gonna back up a little bit more and see if we can get this thing to move. And the cable fell off, of course. All right, found a better spot to hook it that time. Maybe. All right, Dawson, keep the wheel turned. All right, guys, let's see what we can get done here. We're gonna try to back this thing up. We got a wheel hung up. You know that thing. I bet Dawson just got soaked. That thing is full of water. Oh my gosh. Did you get wet? It poured water off the back, and then I looked and it was coming off the front, like right at you. You weren't expecting that, was you?
I saw it at the back, so it went out of the door.
It must be full of water. This thing's probably full of water.
It went out of the door. I went, whoa!
All right, well, let's see if we can get the winch. You want to run the winch or you want to hold the brake?
I'll run the wheel.
Hey, Dawson, is your wheel fully cut? Yeah, all right. All right, come on in with it. Man, a winch on a truck. I mean, you don't get much more handy than that right there. Well, maybe a couple kids to help you do it. That's definitely handy. And a blessing, as they say. Hey, that's good. Whoa, that's good. I'm gonna get out and lock the hubs up and put this thing in four-wheel because it's trying to spin. I'm gonna try to keep this thing out of the highway. Still pouring water off the top. Hey, Brian Luke, tell him to cut the wheel. Tell him to cut the wheel. What? Tell him to turn the wheel. Trying to get it out of the road. Looks like we need to shoot some air in the tires. That passenger side front's about flat. Trying to give these boys directions on what to do and how to turn the wheel and all that. It's fun. It's challenging, to say the least. The boys, you know, Brown Luke's got the strength, but it's like at his age, he's not quite there on the knowing exactly what all to do. And we're learning. At least they're not playing on an iPad and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, that's what you got to do. You got to try to teach them how to do something. It's important. We're going to try to get this thing straightened up where I can get it on a trailer. These boys are over here trying to sit down in this van. They're sitting over here inside it, but I got Brian Luke sawing at the wheel. A little bit more. Keep coming to the left. A little bit more. You're almost there. We gotta get it straight. Gonna leave enough room in front of us to get the trailer and everything. Dawson, did you find a dry seat to sit down in?
Yeah, multiple actually.
Multiple seats.
Here, here, here.
All of them are dry?
Here, here.
Are you sure those are dry? You know, maybe we should do like Sleeper Dude and take this thing out west. I bet it wouldn't make it. We'd probably have less luck than he did. Keep going left, keep going left. Come on, you're almost there. Come on. Them power steering, you know what they call this kind of steering? They call it strong arm steering.
No wonder.
You know why? You gotta have a strong arm to steer it.
Yeah, no wonder I can barely turn it. I'll turn it.
All right, we're good. We're gonna back it up with a couple more feet and we'll have to go back to the house and get the trailer. So let's get it jerked back a little further. Make a little more room. Give them boys a little excitement. Yeah, y'all too. Y'all fell over too.
I gotta say.
Whatever that is, it's hitting the ground.
What is it?
That's a problem.
Well, we got a little bit of a problem, guys. I don't even know what that is. I think it's an air conditioner. Probably an air conditioner unit. Maybe I can pitch the tongue of the trailer up. I'll try to look for a wood block in the bed. Try to pitch the tongue up. That'll bring it down in the back. Or the tractor doesn't act like it wants to pick it up, but it might. I may try that first.
Whee! Oh, flat now. Are we even on? What? What do we do? Oh, he's gonna pull us off. Prepare to get buckled. So no. Just hold on to something. What? Yeah.
No,
Get out.
you need to get out. You need to get out on that side, both of you. Let me have that.
Okay.
Go on, get out. So we had a little dilemma. Turns out our driver didn't see where he was going. He just about dropped the front end off the trailer. The back tire back here apparently ain't got no air in it. So hopefully this thing ain't fixing to flip off of here. It ain't looking too good right now. We're gonna have to figure out a little bit better how to get this done, but I gotta get the kids out of the bus before we roll it off the trailer. All right, y'all stay back, and I'm gonna go around on that side and try to push the front end on first, and then I'll try to push the back end on.
All right.
Alright.
Joke's off. Dan, whatever it is. You can come in and
to show you how to get on the trailer because you run off the trailer.
Yeah.
Hey, you get up there and show him where to go because he doesn't know. He drove off the edge of the trailer because he couldn't tell where to go.
Alright.
Hey, you need to turn this way. Alright, don't go no more than that.
Hey, Dad, wait.
You're going to go up about maybe to the end of that metal plate. You're going to have to cut it another way.
Dad.
Hey, just don't stand at the end of the truck. Stand about where you're at, but you tell him which way to turn, okay?
Can I stand right here?
Yeah.
There's some mud. Irvin! Dad! Irvin! The Irvin's pushing it!
Yeah, I know. I gotta get it picked up.
Oh.
Thumb on it. Now you get the bus up. I'm gonna have to get him. I'm gonna have to get it picked up.
Lift up tractor. You better lift up. The tire won't go on it. The tire is going like.
Yeah, scoot over.
Slid up.
If you go back much further than that right there, you better put the wheel the other way because it's gonna fall off right there. But we're going forward, so stay like you are. Keep him pointed in the right direction, okay?
Finally! Dad, I see it! Dad, I see what's in it! I saw what was in it! Dad! I saw what it was in! It's over there! It's over there. I figured out what it's in. Dad, I want to show you something else. It's also in that. Dad.
Back up and get back on the ramp.
Dad, it's also hitting that thing right down there.
This.
No, oh, wait, it's on the other side.
That's just fiberglass stuff. I ain't worried about that. Keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
Let me check. Good enough. trying to tell him to cut the wheels on.
Back this way now.
Because I saw you turn the...
Hey, let her start from walking one down. Imagine that.
Sure got demolished. Poor styrofoam. Now back to business. It's lifting. The ramp is lifting. The door makes it lift. The door is making it lift. And that's why you don't use fiberglass. You already broke it. You might want to get out. One side's barely, the front's barely holding. The front's barely holding.
Looks like it needs to roll back a little. Direction's a little late.
We do. My bad.
Hey, we don't. The door is hanging on by a screw in there.
I don't care. I don't care what that thing's got holding. Is the front even in on the trailer? Barely. Barely. About run off it again.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't see it from in there.
Yeah. Your cameraman is not giving you very good directions.
Sorry.
He's a better cameraman than he is a
You got it
directions
in
man.
park?
What?
You got it in park?
Yeah.
Safe at last.
Well, the real question is,
Oh, he's pushing the wheels back, I think. I was getting to that. Oh!
All right, fellas, after a very delicate process, we have loaded the bus van pickup truck, 88 F350. And as y'all can see, we were very, very meticulous with it and making sure that we preserved it. We didn't make any extra damage to it. It's loaded, yeah, we didn't really pay much extra attention to being delicate with it. One slightly used swing by gate that, well, is barely attached.
Wait, I want to see if it's still working. Ready? I'm gonna go.
Now the fun part. No. So we only about managed to run it off the trailer over here on this side. What, twice? 3 times?
3 times.
3 times?
3 times.
Yeah, y'all are batting good on this. That's. I think we could do a little better next time, maybe.
Awesome.
But why should we?
It's fine.
Exactly. It's fine.
It's totally fine. Yeah, it's loaded. It fits. If it fits, it ships. That's what they always say. If it fits, it ships. It almost fits anyway. The ramps are going to be hanging down. We're going to have to strap those up. All right, guys. So we have got the got it loaded. We got it tied down. It's not really as good as I would like for it to be tied down, but it will definitely hold. It should pass DOT regulations, you know, any way stations that we may encounter. We've got a solid 3 inches of clearance on the ramps. I'm pretty sure any elevation changes or anything, it should be fine. It'll only rub for a few seconds. Without further ado, let's get headed back to the house. I'm cold, and I've got my tractor up here, and I need to get this thing to the house. And as much trouble as we had getting it loaded, I'm pretty sure I'm not even going to attempt to get this thing off without my tractor. So I've actually got to go back to the house and grab the high boy, a different trailer, and come back and get the tractor. Or who knows, we might just park it on a steep hill, put it in neutral and just let Hail Mary off by itself and just see what happens.